Welcome to Read, Learn, Listen.
Hello and welcome to Read, Learn, Listen. I'm excited to share this special podcast conversation with you today. This dialogue is designed specifically for A1 and A2 English learners who want to understand American culture while improving their English skills.
I am Nico.
And I am Clara.
What you'll learn today.
In this conversation, you'll meet two people having coffee on a Saturday morning. One is from Italy and has just moved to America. The other is his friendly American neighbor. Together, they explore what life is really like in the United States through natural, everyday conversation.
Learning English is a journey, not a race. If something seems difficult, that's normal. The most important thing is to keep listening, keep reading, and keep learning.
So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's explore American life together through this friendly conversation between neighbors.
Enjoy the podcast, and remember, at Read, Learn, Listen, we make English learning natural, interesting, and fun.
American Life, a podcast conversation.
An Italian newcomer and his American neighbor are having coffee in the kitchen on a Saturday morning.
Good morning. How do you like your coffee?
Good morning. I like it strong, please. In Italy, we drink espresso. Very small cups. Very strong coffee.
Oh, that's different. Americans love big cups of coffee. We drink it all day long. How are you feeling about living in America?
It's very different from Italy. Everything is bigger here. The cars, the houses, the food portions. Even the people seem bigger.
Yes, Americans do like things big. What surprised you the most?
The supermarkets. In Italy, we have small shops. Here, your supermarkets are like airports. So many choices for everything.
I never thought about that. We have 50 different types of breakfast cereal. Is that strange?
Very strange. In Italy, we eat fresh bread with coffee for breakfast. Simple, but I like having choices.
What about the people? How do you find Americans?
Very friendly. My neighbors said hello on the first day. In Italy, it takes months before neighbors talk to you. But Americans are, how do you say, loud?
Yes, we can be loud. We're not afraid to share our opinions. Is that bad?
No, not bad. Just different. Americans seem very confident. They talk to strangers easily.
That's true. We call it being outgoing. It's part of our culture. We believe in being open and friendly.
Chapter 2. Daily Life and Lifestyle.
I want to understand American daily life. What time do you wake up?
On workdays, I wake up at 6:30 a.m. I drink coffee, check my phone for news, and drive to work. What about in Italy?
I wake up at 7 a.m., but I don't check my phone first thing. I make real espresso and eat breakfast slowly. Here, everyone seems to hurry.
You're right. Americans are always in a hurry. We eat breakfast in the car sometimes. We call it grab and go.
That's crazy. Food is important. In Italy, we take time to eat. Even lunch is 1 hour minimum.
Wow, 1 hour for lunch? Most Americans get 30 minutes, maybe 45. We eat at our desks or in fast food restaurants.
But why so fast? Life is not a race.
I think it's because we value productivity. Americans believe time is money. We want to work hard and achieve our goals quickly.
Interesting. In Italy, we work to live. Here, it seems like you live to work.
That's a good observation. Many Americans do work long hours. We're ambitious. We want success and money.
What do you do after work?
Sometimes I go to the gym. Americans love fitness. Or I might meet friends for dinner, watch TV, or shop online.
Shopping online?
Oh yes, Americans buy everything online. Clothes, food, books, even furniture. It comes to your door in 1 or 2 days.
Amazing. But don't you miss going to real shops and talking to people?
Sometimes, yes, but it's convenient. Americans love convenience.
Chapter 3. Food Culture.
Let's talk about American food. I'm still confused.
What confuses you?
The portions. Yesterday, I ordered a small pizza. In Italy, that would feed a family.
Americans do eat large portions, and we love variety. We have food from every country here.
Yes, I noticed. Mexican, Chinese, Indian, Thai, all on the same street.
That's the beauty of America. We're a melting pot. People bring their food traditions here.
But what is real American food?
Good question. Hamburgers and hot dogs, I guess. Barbecue is very American. An apple pie.
I tried a hamburger. Very big but tasty. And the French fries.
Americans love French fries. We eat them with everything. Some people put them on sandwiches.
On sandwiches? That's creative.
What about healthy food? Do Italians eat differently?
We eat fresh food, vegetables from the market, olive oil, fish, pasta made at home. My grandmother cooks everything from scratch.
That sounds wonderful. Americans are trying to eat healthier now. We have organic food stores and salad restaurants.
But you also have drive-through restaurants.
Yes, McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. You don't even leave your car. Very American, right?
Very strange for me. In Italy, eating is social. We sit together, talk, enjoy the food slowly.
Americans are getting better at that. Foodie culture is popular now. People take photos of their food and share them online.
Photos of food?
Oh, yes. Instagram is full of food photos. Americans love to show what they're eating.
Chapter 4. Holidays and Traditions.
You arrived just before Halloween. That must have been interesting.
Very interesting. Children in costumes asking for candy. We don't have this in Italy.
Did you give out candy?
Yes, but I was confused. A 5-year-old princess and a scary zombie came together.
Americans love Halloween. It's fun to be someone else for one night. Adults have costume parties too.
Adults dress up too?
Absolutely. Halloween is the second biggest holiday for spending money. Only Christmas is bigger.
Speaking of Christmas, how do Americans celebrate?
We decorate our houses with lights, buy lots of presents, and have big family dinners. Some people start decorating in November.
November? But it's not December yet.
Americans love Christmas. We also have Thanksgiving in November. It's maybe more important than Christmas for families.
What is Thanksgiving?
We remember the first English settlers and Native Americans sharing a meal. Families get together and eat turkey, mashed potatoes, and pumpkin pie.
That sounds nice. Family time is important.
Yes, but it's also stressful. People travel across the country to see family. The airports are crazy.
In Italy, family is close. We see them every week.
That's different. American families often live far apart. Children leave home at 18 and move to different cities for work.
18? So young.
Americans value independence. We want our children to be self-sufficient.
What about other holidays?
4th of July is big. Independence Day. We have parades, barbecues, and fireworks. Very patriotic.
Americans seem very proud of their country.
Yes, we are. We love our flag and our freedom. Maybe too much sometimes.
Chapter 5. Music and Entertainment.
I hear music everywhere in America. In stores, elevators, restaurants.
Americans love background music. What kind of music do you hear?
Pop music, country music, rock music. Is country music really American?
Very American. It started in the southern states. Songs about trucks, farms, and small towns.
I don't understand the words, but it sounds emotional?
Country music tells stories about real life. Love, work, family problems. Americans connect with that.
What about other American music?
Jazz started in America, and blues and rock and roll. Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson. They're American icons.
I know Michael Jackson. Everyone knows him.
Exactly. American music influences the whole world. Hip-hop is very popular now, too.
Do Americans still listen to live music?
Oh, yes. We have concerts, music festivals, bars with live bands. Americans love live entertainment.
What about television?
Americans watch a lot of TV. We have hundreds of channels. Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime.
So many choices.
Too many choices. Sometimes I spend 30 minutes just looking for something to watch.
What do Americans like to watch?
Everything. Drama shows, comedy shows, reality TV, sports, news. We have TV shows about cooking, houses, dating, singing.
Reality TV?
Shows about real people's lives. Very popular, but not very intelligent, I think.
We have those in Italy too now.
American entertainment exports everywhere. Hollywood movies, TV shows, music. It's a big business.
Chapter 6. Sports Culture.
Do you like sports?
In Italy, everyone loves football. But here you call it soccer.
Right. American football is different, with helmets and lots of stopping.
I watched one game. Very confusing. Why do they stop every 10 seconds?
It is confusing, but Americans love it. The Super Bowl is like a national holiday.
Super Bowl.
The championship game in February. People have parties, eat lots of food, and watch expensive commercials.
People watch the commercials?
The commercials cost millions of dollars. Companies make special funny ads just for the Super Bowl.
Americans are strange. What other sports do you like?
Baseball is called America's pastime. Basketball is very popular too, and ice hockey in northern states.
Do Americans play sports or just watch?
Both. Many adults play in amateur leagues. Soccer is growing here, especially with young people.
Really?
Yes, and we love college sports. University football and basketball are huge.
University students are famous?
The best players become celebrities, but they can't get paid. It's complicated.
In Italy, sports are more simple. You play or you watch, not so much business.
Everything in America becomes business, sports, entertainment, even education.
Do children play sports?
Yes, parents drive children to soccer practice, baseball games, tennis lessons, very organized.
Some parents are very serious about children's sports. They dream their child will become professional.
That sounds stressful for children.
It can be. But sports teach teamwork and discipline. Americans value those qualities.
Chapter 7. Work and Education.
Tell me about work in America. Is it really so difficult?
It depends. Americans work longer hours than Europeans. We get less vacation time, too.
How much vacation?
Maybe 2 weeks per year if you're lucky. Some people get no paid vacation.
2 weeks? I get 6 weeks in Italy.
Europeans are lucky. Americans believe in working hard. We call it the American dream.
What is the American dream?
The idea that anyone can become successful if they work hard enough. From poor to rich in one generation.
Is it true?
Sometimes, yes, but it's harder now than before. Education costs a lot of money.
How much does university cost?
Thousands of dollars per year. Many students have loans to pay for 20 years after graduation.
20 years? That's crazy.
Americans invest in education because good jobs require college degrees, but it creates stress.
What happens if you don't go to university?
You can learn a trade: electrician, plumber, mechanic. Some make good money without college degrees.
That's practical.
Americans are starting to appreciate trades more. Not everyone needs to go to college.
What about work-life balance?
Not great for many Americans. We check emails at home, work on weekends sometimes.
Why?
Competition. Americans worry about losing their jobs to someone who works harder.
That sounds stressful.
It is, but some companies are changing. They offer flexible hours, work from home, better benefits.
Do Americans like their jobs?
Some do, some don't. Many Americans change careers several times in their lives.
In Italy, people often work for the same company their whole life.
Americans move around more. We believe in opportunity and taking risks.
Chapter 8. Cities versus Small Towns.
I notice big differences between American cities and small towns.
What do you see?
Cities are so busy. New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, like movies.
Yes, our big cities never sleep. Lots of energy, opportunities, culture.
But also expensive?
Very expensive. A small apartment in New York costs more than a big house in a small town.
Why do people live there?
Jobs, excitement, diversity. You can find anything in American cities. Food, music, art, people from everywhere.
What about small towns?
I grew up in a small town. Everyone knows everyone. Life is slower, cheaper, quieter.
Which do you prefer?
Both have advantages. Cities have opportunities, but small towns have community.
Community?
People help each other more in small towns. If your car breaks down, neighbors will help. In cities, you might not know your neighbors.
That's sad.
It's changing. Americans are trying to build community in cities too. Neighborhood groups, local markets, community gardens.
Do Americans move between cities and towns?
All the time. Young people go to cities for careers. Older people sometimes move to small towns to retire.
Retire?
Stop working when you're old. Many Americans move to warm states like Florida when they retire.
Americans move a lot.
Yes, the average American moves 11 times in their lifetime.
11 times? I've lived in the same town my whole life.
Americans are restless. We always think the next place will be better.
Is it better?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But Americans like trying new things.
Chapter 9. Technology and Modern Life.
How do you find American technology?
Amazing and scary. Everyone has smartphones, computers, smart TVs.
Americans love new technology. We want the newest phone, the fastest internet.
I see people looking at phones while walking, eating, even talking to friends.
Yes, that's a problem. We're addicted to our devices.
In Italy, we put phones away during meals.
That's smart. American families sometimes text each other from different rooms in the same house.
Really?
Really? Technology makes life convenient, but maybe less personal.
What about shopping online?
Americans buy everything online now. Books, clothes, food, medicine. Amazon delivers to your door.
Is this good or bad?
Good for convenience, bad for local stores. Many small shops close because people buy online.
That's happening in Italy too.
It's a global change, but Americans adopted it quickly. We love efficiency.
Do Americans worry about privacy?
Some do, some don't. We give our information to companies for convenience.
What about social media?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Americans share everything online. Photos, opinions, daily activities.
Everything?
Almost everything. What they eat, where they go, how they feel, very open.
Europeans are more private, I think.
Yes, Americans are comfortable sharing personal information. It's part of our open culture.
Do you think technology makes Americans happier?
Good question. It makes life easier, but maybe not happier. People seem more anxious now.
Why anxious?
Too much information, too many choices, too much comparison with others online.
Chapter 10. Diversity and Immigration.
America seems very diverse. People from everywhere.
Yes, America is a nation of immigrants. We call it a melting pot.
Melting pot?
Different cultures mixing together to create something new, American culture.
But people also keep their original cultures.
Exactly. We have Chinatowns, Little Italy, Mexican neighborhoods. People maintain their traditions.
Is this good?
I think so. Americans learn from different cultures. Food, music, art, ideas.
Do all Americans agree?
No, immigration is, how do you say, controversial. Some Americans worry about too much change.
What do they worry about?
Jobs, language, traditional American culture. But immigrants built America.
How do immigrants feel? Different experiences. Some find opportunity and freedom. Others face challenges, language, discrimination, homesickness.
Discrimination?
Unfortunately, yes. Some Americans judge people by skin color, accent, religion. It's America's biggest problem.
That's sad.
It is, but America is working to be better. We have laws against discrimination and most people believe in equality.
What about you? How do you see diversity?
I love it. My neighborhood has families from Mexico, Korea, Ethiopia, and now Italy. I learn something new every day.
That sounds wonderful.
It is. My daughter's school has children from 20 different countries. She's learning Spanish and Mandarin.
Amazing. Does she speak Italian?
A little. She wants to learn more. Americans are interested in other cultures.
What makes someone American?
Great question. I think it's believing in freedom, opportunity, and helping others achieve their dreams.
Chapter 11. Politics and Social Issues.
What do you think about American politics?
Very loud. People have strong opinions.
Americans are passionate about politics. We have two main parties, Democrats and Republicans.
They seem very different.
Very different. They disagree on almost everything: taxes, healthcare, environment, immigration.
Do friends argue about politics?
Unfortunately, yes. Politics divides families and friends now. It's sad.
Why so angry?
Good question. Americans used to disagree politely. Now it's more personal and emotional.
Is it because of social media?
Partly, yes. People only read news that agrees with their opinions. They live in bubbles.
What issues are most important?
Healthcare, education, jobs, immigration, climate change, gun safety.
Gun safety?
Americans have different views on guns. Some want more control, others want more freedom.
In Italy, ordinary people don't have guns.
That's normal in Europe. In America, guns are part of our history and culture.
What about healthcare?
Very expensive. Many Americans worry about medical costs. Other countries have free healthcare.
Why doesn't America?
Politics. Americans disagree about government's role. Some want government healthcare. Others prefer private companies.
What do you think?
I think we need change. Healthcare should be a right, not a privilege.
Do Americans vote?
Not enough. Only about 60% vote in presidential elections, less in local elections.
Why not?
Some are busy, some don't trust politicians, some think their vote doesn't matter.
But voting is important.
Absolutely. Democracy requires participation. Americans need to be more engaged.
Chapter 12. Art and Culture.
Where can I see American art and culture?
Museums, theaters, concerts, art galleries. Every city has cultural attractions.
What is uniquely American art?
Jazz music, abstract expressionist painting, Broadway musicals, Hollywood movies.
I want to see a Broadway show.
You should. Broadway represents American creativity and energy. The shows are spectacular.
What about visual art?
We have amazing museums. Metropolitan Museum in New York, Smithsonian in Washington, Getty Center in Los Angeles.
Do Americans appreciate art?
Some do. Americans support arts with donations. Rich people give money to museums and theaters.
That's generous.
Yes, philanthropy is very American. People give back to their communities.
What about literature?
American writers are world famous. Mark Twain, Ernest Hemingway, Toni Morrison.
Do Americans read books?
Less than before. Americans are busy with work and technology, but book clubs are popular.
Book clubs.
Groups of friends who read the same book and discuss it. Very social.
That sounds fun.
It is. Americans like to share opinions and learn from each other.
What about folk culture?
Each region has traditions. Southern barbecue, New England seafood, Southwestern cowboy culture.
Cowboys still exist.
In some places, yes. Texas, Montana, Wyoming. They work on ranches with cattle.
Like in movies?
Similar, but less dramatic. Real cowboys work hard and don't have gunfights.
What about Native American culture?
Very important, but often forgotten. Native Americans have rich traditions. Art, music, spirituality.
Are they part of modern America?
Yes, but they face terrible injustices. Americans are learning more about Native history and culture.
Chapter 13. Social Life and Relationships.
How do Americans make friends?
Through work, hobbies, neighborhood activities, children's schools, online groups.
Online groups?
Yes. People with similar interests meet through social media or apps.
Is it easy to make friends?
Americans are friendly, but sometimes superficial. We say, let's get together, but don't always mean it.
That's confusing.
I know. Italians are probably more direct. Americans are polite, but not always genuine.
How can I tell the difference?
If someone gives you their phone number and suggests specific plans, they're serious about friendship.
Good advice. What about dating?
Americans often use apps like Tinder or Bumble to meet romantic partners.
Apps for love?
Yes. You look at photos and decide if you're interested. Very modern, but maybe not romantic.
In Italy, we meet people naturally, through friends, at cafes, in social situations.
That sounds nicer. American life is busy, so people use technology for everything, even love.
What about marriage?
Americans marry later than before. Average age is about 30. Many couples live together first.
Do marriages last?
About 50% end in divorce. Americans believe in personal happiness over obligation.
That's high.
Yes, but Americans also believe in second chances. Many divorced people remarry.
What about families?
American families are smaller, usually 1 to 2 children, and families live far apart.
Do grandparents help with children?
Sometimes, but not as much as in Italy. Americans value independence, remember?
Who takes care of children?
Daycare centers, babysitters, after-school programs. Both parents usually work.
Chapter 14, Money and Consumer Culture.
What do you think about Americans and money?
Americans seem to love shopping. So many stores, so many things to buy.
We do love to shop. Americans are consumers. We buy things to feel happy or successful.
But do you need all those things?
Probably not. Americans often buy things they don't really need. It's called retail therapy.
Retail therapy?
Shopping to feel better when you're sad or stressed. Not very healthy.
In Italy, we buy things because we need them, not for entertainment.
That's smarter. Americans accumulate stuff. Our houses are full of things we never use.
What about debt?
Many Americans owe money. Credit cards, student loans, car loans, house mortgages.
Is that normal?
Too normal. Americans borrow money to buy things now and pay later. It creates stress.
Why do they do it?
Impatience and social pressure. We want things immediately, and we want to look successful.
What does success look like?
Big house, nice car, expensive clothes, latest technology, material things.
Is that real success?
I don't think so. But advertising tells us we need these things to be happy.
Do Americans save money?
Not enough. Many Americans have no emergency savings. They live paycheck to paycheck.
That sounds dangerous.
It is. If they lose their job or get sick, they have serious problems.
What about retirement?
Another problem. Americans don't save enough for retirement. They work until they're very old.
In Italy, the government provides pensions.
Americans believe in individual responsibility. You save your own money for retirement.
That seems risky.
It is. But it's the American way. Freedom and personal responsibility.
Chapter 15, Regional Differences.
America is very big. Are all regions the same?
Oh no, very different. The South, North, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, all unique.
How different?
Accents, food, values, politics, lifestyle. It's like different countries sometimes. Tell me about the South.
Slower pace of life, very polite, traditional values, great food, fried chicken, barbecue, sweet tea.
Sweet tea?
Iced tea with lots of sugar, very Southern. They drink it instead of water.
What about the North?
Faster pace, more direct communication, colder weather. People focus on business and education.
East Coast?
Old cities like Boston and New York. History, culture, universities. People are busy and ambitious.
West Coast?
California is relaxed, health-conscious, innovative. Technology, movies, beautiful weather.
Which is most American?
All of them. That's what's interesting. Americans can be very different from each other.
Do they get along? Usually, yes. But sometimes there are tensions between regions, different values and priorities. What about the Midwest?
The heartland. Farming, small towns, friendly people, traditional American values.
Do Americans move between regions?
All the time, people follow jobs, weather, opportunities. Very mobile society.
Don't they miss home?
Americans adapt quickly. We make new homes wherever we go.
That's a useful skill.
Yes, but sometimes we lose connection to our roots. Italians probably have deeper community ties.
What about accents?
So many. Southern drawl, New York accent, Boston accent, California surfer talk.
I can hear some differences, but it's hard for me.
Even Americans sometimes can't understand each other.
Chapter 16. Transportation and Cars.
I notice Americans love cars.
We do. Cars represent freedom and independence. Very important to Americans.
But why such big cars?
Americans like space and power. SUVs make people feel safe and important.
In Italy, we have small cars for narrow streets.
American cities were built for cars. Wide roads, big parking lots, drive-through everything.
I saw a drive-through bank.
Yes, Americans hate leaving their cars. Drive-through coffee, pharmacy, even weddings.
Drive-through weddings?
In Las Vegas, yes, very American, very crazy.
What about public transportation?
Not very good except in big cities. Most Americans need cars for work, shopping, everything.
Is that expensive?
Car payments, insurance, gas, repairs. Yes, very expensive, but necessary.
What about walking?
Americans don't walk much. Our cities aren't designed for pedestrians.
That's unhealthy.
True. That's why Americans join gyms. They don't walk in daily life.
Do teenagers drive?
At 16, very young compared to Europe. Cars are part of American teenage culture.
Is that safe?
Not always, but Americans believe in giving children independence and responsibility.
What about electric cars?
Growing popular, Americans are becoming more environmentally conscious.
Good.
Yes, but change is slow. Americans love their big, powerful cars.
Do people share cars?
In cities, yes. Uber, Lyft, car-sharing apps. Young people own fewer cars now.
That's smart.
Economics. Cars are expensive and parking is difficult in cities.
Chapter 17. Health and Wellness.
What do you think about American health habits?
Confusing. Americans seem very health conscious, but also very unhealthy.
That's accurate. We have gyms and health food stores, but also fast food and big portions.
I see people jogging everywhere.
Americans love fitness. Running, cycling, yoga, CrossFit. Exercise is very popular.
But I also see very overweight people.
Obesity is a big problem. Processed food, large portions, sedentary jobs, stress eating.
Why both extremes?
Americans are diverse. Some are very health conscious. Others struggle with healthy habits.
What about healthcare?
Excellent quality, but very expensive. Many people avoid doctors because of cost.
That's dangerous.
Yes, Americans sometimes get very sick because they don't get preventive care.
Do Americans take vitamins?
Lots of vitamins. We spend billions on supplements, maybe too many.
In Italy, we get nutrients from fresh food.
Smarter approach. Americans often look for quick solutions, pills instead of good food.
What about mental health?
Americans are talking about it more now. Therapy, meditation, stress management. Very important.
Is life in America stressful?
Yes, work pressure, money worries, social media comparison. Many Americans feel anxious.
How do they manage stress?
Exercise, therapy, medications, hobbies, some healthy ways, some not so healthy.
What about work-life balance for health?
Getting better. Some companies offer wellness programs, flexible hours, mental health support.
That's good progress.
Americans are learning that health is more important than just working hard and making money.
Chapter 18. Environment and Nature.
America has beautiful nature. I saw pictures of national parks.
Yes, Americans are very proud of our national parks. Yellowstone, Grand Canyon, Yosemite.
Do Americans care about the environment?
More and more. Recycling, electric cars, solar energy, organic food.
But America also produces a lot of pollution.
True. Americans consume more resources than most countries. Big challenge.
Are people changing their habits?
Slowly. Young Americans are more environmentally conscious than older generations.
What are they doing?
Less meat, reusable water bottles, bike commuting, buying less stuff.
Do Americans believe in climate change?
Most do, but it's unfortunately political. Some deny it because of politics.
Science shouldn't be political?
I agree. But Americans sometimes mix science with ideology.
What about renewable energy?
Growing fast. Wind power, solar power, especially in sunny and windy states.
Are there environmental laws?
Yes, but not as strict as Europe. Americans balance environment with economic concerns.
What can individuals do?
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Drive less, eat local food, use less energy at home.
Do Americans like outdoor activities?
Very much. Camping, hiking, fishing, hunting. We love nature when we're not working.
That's good.
Americans built cities but kept wilderness areas. Smart planning for future generations.
Chapter 19, Technology and Future.
America seems very advanced with technology.
Silicon Valley leads the world. Google, Apple, Facebook, Tesla, all American companies.
How does technology change daily life?
Everything is connected now. Smartphones, smart homes, smart cars, very convenient.
Do you worry about privacy?
Some Americans do, some don't. We trade privacy for convenience.
What about artificial intelligence?
Growing fast. Americans are excited about AI possibilities, but also worried about job losses.
Will robots take American jobs?
Some jobs, yes, but Americans are adaptable. We'll create new types of work.
Are Americans good with technology?
Young Americans, yes. Older Americans sometimes struggle with new technology.
What about online education?
Very popular. Americans can learn anything online now. Very democratic.
Democratic.
Everyone can access education, not just rich people or people in cities.
That's wonderful.
Yes, technology can solve some American problems: inequality, access to services.
What about the future?
Americans are optimistic about technology. We believe innovation will improve life.
Do you agree?
Mostly, yes, but we need to be careful about social media, privacy, human connection.
What will America be like in 20 years?
More diverse, more connected, more environmentally conscious, still dynamic and changing.
Will Americans still love cars?
Maybe self-driving cars? Americans will adapt technology to our lifestyle. Chapter 20, Final Thoughts. What's your overall impression of America after our conversation?
Very complex. Americans are generous but individualistic, friendly but busy, innovative but sometimes wasteful.
That's a fair assessment. Americans are full of contradictions.
But also very optimistic. Americans believe they can solve problems and improve life.
Yes, Americans are hopeful about the future. We believe in progress and possibility.
What do you think Europeans can learn from Americans?
Maybe to be more open to change, more willing to take risks, more optimistic about the future.
And what can Americans learn from Europeans?
Work-life balance, enjoying simple pleasures, taking time for relationships and family.
Do you think America will change?
Always. Change is the most American characteristic. We never stay the same.
Is that good?
Usually, yes. Change brings progress, but sometimes we lose good traditions.
What would you want to keep about America?
The diversity, the opportunity, the generosity, the belief that anyone can succeed.
And what would you want to change?
Less stress about work and money, more time for relationships, better healthcare for everyone.
Those seem like good goals.
Americans are working on these problems. We're not perfect, but we try to improve.
What advice do you have for me living in America?
Be patient with differences. Ask questions when confused. Stay true to your values, but be open to new experiences.
Good advice. And don't worry if I don't understand American football.
No one understands American football. Even Americans pretend sometimes.
What about making friends?
Be genuine. Be interested in others. Join activities you enjoy. Americans appreciate authenticity.
Will I ever feel truly American?
You'll feel American in your own way. America changes everyone who comes here, but you also change America.
That's beautiful.
That's the American story. Everyone contributes something. Everyone becomes part of the mix.
I'm excited to be part of it.
Welcome to America. It's going to be an interesting journey.
This conversation helped me understand so much.
Anytime. That's what neighbors are for. Very American, right?
Very American, but also very human.
Exactly. Under all the cultural differences, we're all just people trying to live good lives.
Now I want more of that sweet tea you mentioned.
I'll make some. But start with half sugar. It's very sweet for Italian taste buds.
Perfect. When in America, do as Americans do.
But also bring your Italian wisdom. America needs that too.
Deal. A little Italy in America, and a little America in me.
That's the perfect recipe for a happy life here.